everyone, Monique here, Little Gems Jewelry Canada. Today we are going to be making some stretch bracelets. So you're going to need your elastic, you're going to need scissors, some clear nail polish, and some beads. Okay, today we are going to use purple and black hematite beads. And we're going to start that in just a moment. Hi everyone, Monique here, Little Gems Jewelry Canada. Today we are going to be making some stretch bracelets. So we are going to take our beads. Now I'm using a bracelet bead design board, but you don't have to. The main thing is you want your bracelet to measure approximately 3 3/4 inches to 8 inches, okay? So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a bit of a design, decide what we like, and then, yeah. So I'm not going to, I think that's the pattern I'm going to go with. 2 purple, 1 hematite, 2 purple, 1 hematite. Should I throw in some of these? Let's see. Do I have any that aren't? Is that pink or purple? Well, it's kind of a pink. Oh, if we do the purple ones, so they seem to be glued together, kind of. So anyway, I'm just thinking out loud here. Maybe we'll do this. We'll go black hematite. Yeah, so put your beads out how you want them to go in your bracelet, and then meet me back and I'll show you the next step. Okay, so I've laid out my bracelet, so I'm just going to move my beads out of the way. Okay, that's a heavy one. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take your elastic. Now, I'm not going to cut the elastic off of the spool. I am simply going to leave it on. And what you need to do is you need to stretch your elastic, okay? You need to pre-stretch it like you would a balloon before you blow it up. And what this prevents is sometimes you'll see with stretch bracelets that after a while they'll just start to sag on your wrist. And that's because the elastic wasn't pre-stretched. Now this will still stretch to go around the wrist, but it's not going to have that sagging effect later. So I do quite a bit, more than my 8 inches. But then you're just going to pick a place and leaving your elastic still on the spool, you're just going to start stringing your beads. Now I'm just going to do a section so you can see what my sections look like. And then I promise I won't make you watch me string beads because that's got to be pretty boring. So this is come on now. This is what one of my sections looks like. Okay, and then I'm just going to repeat all the way around. So you string your beads. Make sure that your strung beads measure at least 7 3/4 inches to 8 inches. Okay, that's the average size wrist. The other thing is just measure it on your wrist if it's for you. So do that. Meet me back. Okay, so you'll see here that I have strung all my beads. So I just want to get them to the end. Okay, but not to the very, very end. We need room for knots. Okay, so you're going to need that nail polish, so have that clear nail polish ready. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a box knot. Okay, but on the second pass, we're going to do 2 loops. Okay, so you see there? Can you see it? I've done, there's like 3 bumps. Okay, instead of just the 2. You're going to pull those down. You're going to pull it tight. And you're going to pull it tight from this side. Okay. Then we're going to take those elastics and we're going to cut so there's just like 1/4 of an inch worth of tail. Okay. Then we're going to take that nail polish and find your knot. See? I'm so good at this that I've already lost my knot. There's my knot. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take a dab of nail polish and put it on that knot. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull that knot. Or you're going to try and pull that knot. You don't want to snap it though. Well, my bead holes are too small. So I guess we're not going to hide the knot. Normally you can pull it into a bead, okay? But you can also leave it out. I mean, you can hardly see the knot, right? Like you saw how hard it was to find the knot. And there you go. If it does stick out, you can trim those just a little bit more. But I wouldn't worry about it. I really wouldn't. You don't want your knot to come undone. But that's why we use the nail polish. And that, my friends, is how you make a stretch bracelet. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah. So, thanks for watching. Check the description. I put all kinds of goodies in the description. And have a great day. Bye now.